Hey, this is your sacred scribe here. Ready to do questions, super chats. If you want a question answered, then you can have it answered. So, how are you doing? How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? Whoops. Okay. Hello. Hello. Hey, Tatiana. How have you been? I've missed you guys. I was on earlier and was talking to Star. I'm good. You're going to see me a lot more now. Well, I'm here again. Hey, Nev. How are you? Oh my God, I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I'm getting ready to order a personal too. Well, Tatiana, my stalkers, if you remember, they're stealing my personal readings from Etsy. So make sure you're on the right Etsy. I've done 664 readings. Somebody had went to a site where it said 666 readings, but no. So make sure you're on the right site and you're getting me. All right, Tatiana, if you order a reading, then make sure you're here tomorrow night. Okay. Yeah, you know who I am. So you'll know if you see me in a video. I'm always in the video. So if you order a reading and you get a video and you know it's not me, you need to report them, okay, Tatiana? You're trying to figure out the super chat? It's the little money sign down there. So you guys watch my readings lately? These past couple readings? Past couple days, anyway. Because they've evolved. I've decided, sort of happened naturally, but I've got more of the gazing at the cards and getting messages from nature and the animals. How do you like the switch? How do you like it? Okay, Tatiana, what is your question? Oh, that's good. Thank you. Wanted to get some feedback from that. I was just doing the weekends. So I got Aries through, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn. Done. I'll be doing the rest tomorrow. What's your question, Tatiana? Oh, okay. Good question, Tatiana. I love your question. Oh, hey, Nev. How can you parent more gently? All right. What advice do you have for Tatiana as far as parenting more gently? I'm hearing patience. So there's 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups here. Okay, I'm automatically getting you need to have fun with your kids. You need to do things that are fun because dolphins are very, very playful. Dolphins are very, very fun. So get out into nature and have fun. Now with the 5 of Pentacles, is there... I want to gaze at this card for a minute because it seems like the 5 of Pentacles is about lack, right? Is about feeling like something is missing. So I feel like this has to do with you looking within because whatever, you've been short-tempered, right? So what is that saying? Why have you been short-tempered? Remember, your kids will reflect back to you. Okay, something always. They're a mirror. So pay attention so that you can learn. And I feel like the 5 of Pentacles is talking about what do you feel like you are missing? But let me gaze and I'll tell you in a moment. Okay, something is wreaking havoc on your soul, right? It's funny, the wreaking havoc came up for, was it Aquarius? What sign are you, Tatiana? Pisces. Are you on the Aquarius cusp by any chance? Was that wreaking? No, you're not. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Why? Okay. I'm getting a lessening of words as far as the parenting goes. Okay. So be careful with your words, Tatiana. Be careful with choosing your words. Less is more, right? So it's interesting, the 5 of Pentacles, because it's a lack, right? But it's like what's missing. And here you need words that are missing. So sometimes saying too much is not a good thing because remember, kids soak up everything that you say. So, okay. And they're reminding me, like, if you feel that you're getting, what's the word? Impatient, then put your hand on your heart for like 10 seconds, right? Automatically, if you put your hand on your heart right now, you go from your head to your heart immediately and then speak. Okay. And then speak. You'll always come back to center. linking the mind and the heart. You need to go into your heart, right? What have you been thinking about that's been missing, Tatiana? Because if you've had a broken heart, I feel like this is related. Even though it seems unrelated, okay? You really have to look at this and find the root. Because if you find the root cause, and when you look at your broken heart, look at you. Don't look at the other person. What is your reaction to what happened to the previous person that you were with? Okay? So let me see the 3 of Cups. Ah. I feel, Tatiana, meditation is really going to do you good. If you can even get 5 minutes in the day, right? And the kids are sleeping, 5 minutes just to sit. And I would say sit with your hand on your heart and meditate. Just go within. That's all. Listen in dead silence. Listen. But let me see what the dolphins say. Create an abundant attitude, like this abundance of joy, this abundance of fun. What can you do that's fun? Use your creativity as far as your kids go, okay? And individually, because they're individualizing these dolphins, do something with each individually and then together as a unit. Send. All right. Send lightheartedness while you're doing these activities, okay? Really picture sending just this lighthearted energy to them, and do it through your thoughts, do it through your words, do it through your actions. So be in alignment with sending them these lighthearted thoughts. Okay, Tatiana? All right. So Nev, what is your question? Oh, your next love. Okay. And thank you, Tatiana. Oh, Star's here again. I know, right? Tatiana, you can do it. Just breathe. Breathing, I'm telling you, even in the midst of it, right? Your kids are going nuts. Just sit there and take like 10 deep breaths. 10 deep breaths, and it will take you down and bring you back to where you need to be. All right? Because remember, kids are a reflection of you. So if something's frustrating you, it's something within you. It's not outside. All right. So, okay. Nev, let's see what's up for you. Your next love. When do you find him and where? Well, let's see what it says. All right. So we have the 2 of Swords, Nev, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. I can already tell you, why is your heart chakra blocked here? Okay, because this needs to be open. You need to be open, Nev, in order for love to find you. So I feel like there's some sort of block. And I think this is consciously and unconsciously. To an extent, you know that you have this block. Right? So it's almost like self-sabotage I'm feeling from the 2 of Swords. You have to be very careful about your energy. Know your energy, right? So go within and meditate to really know your energy. I know, right? But the Nine of Pentacles, you feel good about yourself. You are really standing tall and feeling abundant. I feel you're doing very well financially. And you're getting looks. You're getting a lot of attention. You will be getting a lot of attention. So let me, I want to gaze at the flamingo to see when and where. Short-sightedness. Okay. They're saying your thinking is like short-sightedness. You need to think long haul. Like, all right, Nev, like your question, even in your question, when am I going to meet this person and where? Is that as important as the qualities that you want in a man or woman, whatever gender? Is it more important the when and where than how you're going to feel with this person, the love that you're going to feel? So what they're saying here, well, flamingos are saying is there's short-sightedness. You're looking from a perspective of short-sightedness. Let me see what else. I'm hearing a lake. So, Nev, the answer to one of your questions, where? It could be near a lake. What about when? All right, they want me to pull a card on when. Ooh. Okay, that's what I thought. If you take the Five of Cups, right, because they said pull a card on the when. They take the Five of Cups here, Nev, okay? It's what I was talking about. The blocked heart chakra has something to do with the past love. So when is this going to happen? You need to heal first. You need to let go and shift your perspective. This crow is looking right at the Two of Swords. Like, yep, I'm the reason you're there. I'm the reason you're there. All right, Nev. So open up. Figure out your shit from the past. That's what I would say. Thank you very much. So for anybody new here, it's $7.77 for a question for a super chat. Super chat questions. You need only one man, right? Right, but it's got to be the right one. Right? He's out there now. There, how many people? Oh, 6 billion people, 6 billion people in the world. There's somebody for everybody. They're there, and the universe will find you. They will find you. The universe will make sure of it. $8 billion now? Jeez. What was there? A baby boom that I missed? Oh my gosh. 8 billion. See, even more of a chance. What do you think of it on that scope? So if you think you're not, there's nobody out there, they're there. It's just the one needs to find you, or you need to find the one. You'll come together. Focus on the feeling of what it's going to feel like. Like if it was here right now, right? What would it feel like? What would you be doing? Because now you're talking manifestation. If you want to manifest, you have to be in alignment, right? Your mind, your body, your spirit. So what would you be thinking if you had that perfect person right now? What would you be doing, right? And how would your spirit feel? So it's like act as if you need to get in alignment, because then it will happen. You will be open to it. Wow, 8 billion people. That's crazy. You know what blew my mind one time when I looked up, actually I look it up now, but how many countries there are in this world. And I think it was 300 and, was it 300 and something? Let me see. He's a clearer. All right. How many countries are there in the world? Question mark. Let's see. 195 countries. Can you freaking imagine? This world is huge. 37. Nope. 195 countries. Is that crazy or what? So it blows my mind when, I mean, I've traveled not to 195 countries, but when people are like, yeah, like they stayed in the same state, I don't feel like people understand how large the world is. Who knows? Did we learn that in school? I didn't learn that in school. 195 countries. You learn about your own country, maybe the UK a little bit. Not 195 countries. Crazy. 37. A little bit off, right? I've been to 2 countries. Or is it 3? That's not a lot. Imagine visiting 195 countries. I know. Why don't they teach you that shit? Like how big the world is. It would make you want to travel, right? It would make you want to see more of the world. It would get you curious. But it's like they narrow your vision to what they want you to see. They, meaning the powers that be. That rhymes. So, Star, do you travel? And Nev, anybody here? Do you guys travel a lot, or have you traveled? And if so, where have you been? I'm always curious. Like, has somebody here been to like a country that you don't normally hear about? Ooh, Virgin Islands. Whoops. Virgin Islands, Bimini, and New York City. Nice. Very nice. So if anybody wants a personal question, the super chat button is down there, and I will answer a question for 777. St. John was pretty. Ooh, wow. Nice. Oh my God, the Virgin Islands. I've never been to the Virgin Islands. Been to New York City. Bimini, no. What time is it where you are, Star? Where are you again? I love the way you are doing your readings now. Oh, thank you, Tatiana. Well, it took me a while to get here. I've been here for 2.5 years doing readings, trying different things. And I'm like, all right, well, because I mirror gaze and I talk to nature and I do this and I do that. And it's like, you know, you just try different things. And then I think it was last week I was doing a reading. It just sort of happened. And I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing more of the card gazing. Yeah. Yep. That's true. I'm glad to hear that, Tatiana. It's always nice to hear feedback with the readings. Yeah, because I'm noticing 3:52 a.m. Yeah. It's 2:52. 2:52 a.m. here. Welcome to Miami. Yeah, it's very different when I tune in to the cards. It's very different. Thank you, Tatiana. Well, the stalkers are kind of interfering with the growth of my channel, so I'm not sure what to do about that. Oh, I'm sorry, Star. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to put a bed together right now, and I can't seem to get it together by myself because I know nobody. So I'm sort of stuck. Like, no, I left my family in Rhode Island. Like, I didn't leave my family, but I wanted to start new, fresh, and I chose Tennessee. So I like the energy here. I went to the Smoky Mountains, if you remember, a couple of months ago, and I loved it there. I loved the energy. So I said, I'm moving to Tennessee. I know, well, one person, and it's actually a subscriber in Nashville. So that's it. Yeah, I do love Tennessee. I want to get to Nashville, but I'm still trying to put my freaking bed together. Yeah, I love the energy. I lived in Arkansas for 2.5 years, and the energy there, my spiritual gifts, just took off there. I do need a handyman. So if anybody here is in Tennessee and you're a handyman, let me know. Yeah, because then I got a desk. Like, this is my desk right now. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. A lot of crystals in the earth. Absolutely. And Tennessee, oh my God. I'm telling you, the sunsets, the nature is just so bright here. And I think it's because, like, where I am, I get a lot of rain. Which, sucks. It's rain, but for some reason, I don't know. You want it and you don't want it, because the more rain you have, it's like the more vibrant nature becomes. So that's the gift of rain, right? That's the gift that rain brings me anyway here. Anyway, Stars in Miami. Tatiana, where are you? Arizona. I have not been there yet. I want to do, are there places where you can do ayahuasca in Arizona, Tatiana? Do they have, no, I bet you're in the sunshine all the time. Yeah, I need to do like an ayahuasca ceremony. I need to go on like just this shaman journey or something. I need to go to the next level. And I feel like ayahuasca is going to take me there. Oh, Star. Thank you, Star. Sedona is, need my glasses for this one. Sedona is a big place for all of that. I've been wanting to go on a spiritual retreat. Yeah, exactly. Me too. If you find one that's doing ayahuasca, Tatiana, let me know. Oh, thank you. No questions, Sar? Oh, thank you, Star. I appreciate the super chat. So, Star, even though you're going on, what was I going to say? Even though you're going through a breakup, does all that sunshine help you at all? Like if you get out into the sunshine, would that help you? And yes, I have tried mushrooms. Actually, I feel like mushrooms kick-started my connection with nature, because the first thing that I saw with mushrooms was in the trees. I saw just this kaleidoscope of colors, right? Just beauty. And when I got attuned for Reiki, what does this say? Probably if I wasn't sitting on my ass drinking. Oh my God. It was recent, right, Star? Did you say yesterday? Yeah. So anyway, Tatiana, so I see that in the trees, right? And then the mushrooms were making me feel like tall and short and all this crazy stuff. I only did it once. So then about a year later, it was yesterday. Oh my gosh. You deserve a drink, Star. You drink, girl. No, don't drink too much. So anyway, I was doing mushrooms. I only did them once. Then I got attuned to Reiki. And when I was getting attuned to Reiki, and it was only the second level at that time, I was doing self Reiki, right? And then Reiki on others. So I didn't have anybody, my family wasn't in Arkansas at the time I was married. So I went and I'm like, I'm just going to Reiki a bush. So I started Reikiing a bush, and then the bush responded, ask me a question. And I'm looking around like, oh my God, nobody's going to believe that I'm talking to a freaking bush. So I asked it a question. You will overcome it, Star. You are strong. Absolutely. Star, I can feel your energy, and I have to say it is electric. Okay, so don't settle. I want to tell you, don't settle. Oh, starting a Reiki channel? Oh, no, but that's a good idea. Yeah, I love watching some, what does it say? ASMR? What's ASMR? Oh, some skeptics. Because nobody talks to nature. What do you think I felt when the bush said, ask me a question? And I'm sitting there like, what the hell do I ask a bush? Right? What am I supposed to ask a bush? So what did I ask the bush? What is it like to be a bush? I mean, what else are you going to ask a bush, right? I mean, what else? So immediately the bush said, look to your left. Or I got to preface this by saying, not said. I didn't hear words in my mind. It's energy I'm getting from the bush. And this energy is getting translated through the vocabulary that's existing in my mind. It's very challenging to explain to you. So the bush says, I feel, look to your left. So I look to my left, and there's this bush that's cut down, right? And immediately I felt this, oh my God, overwhelming sadness. But it only made me feel it for 1 second, because right after that, I felt like my heart was being rocked, and it was Gaia. Like a mother was rocking my heart. It was just amazing. So what did the bush make me feel? The negative and the positive of existence as a bush. And it also taught me everything is connected, because that bush was maybe 10 feet away from the bush that I was talking to. But yet when it was chopped down, the bush felt it. So all of nature that's connected at the roots feels the pain. Trees actually can send nutrients to other trees that are sick if they need it, like up to a mile away, I believe. So it's quite amazing, the root system of nature. So yeah, that was my first experience. And then it grew into talking to this oak tree. And then I would tree gaze, and the trees would play with me with this kaleidoscope of colors. It looked exactly like a kaleidoscope, but the colors were, wow, just more vibrant, I guess. So I would sit there with Teddy, right? And during the day, I was by a lake and would gaze at trees, and they would just constantly play in and out with these colors. And I would just sit mesmerized. And then I would talk to the oak tree. I would ask it questions, because there's so much wisdom. And then I saw, I have animal totems, right? Everybody's got animal totems, right? So I have Sadie and Adamantite. So Adamantite is a jaguar to my right. Sadie is a panther, which is essentially a black jaguar to my left for my feminine. So in the oak tree, I see a jaguar sitting, but it's not in this dimension. It was like in the 5th dimension. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I look to my left and I see Sadie in another dimension. Like I automatically knew it wasn't this dimension. And she was just walking. And I'm like, oh my God. So that was my first experience connection with animals. And then I would see all these rabbits. And then I was led to get a tarot card deck of animals, which I didn't even want to get, Native American deck, because I have Native American guides. I have James, who was a slave on the Trail of Tears, as a guide. So I don't know, my journey has been pretty amazing, actually, but it's just mind-blowing, right? As a child, no. No, I didn't have like gifts. I don't know. There were some things, like I look back now, some things that I saw that I didn't think anything of. I thought other people saw the same thing. Yeah, and maybe I didn't. I just didn't notice it. Really. If you know me, like I am in the moment. So things just go over my head sometimes. And really, so if things came up like that, I probably just blew it off and went on to the next thing. But no, it really wasn't until when I was older. And I started meditating too. So it was a combination of a lot of things that sort of kickstarted my intuition. Yeah, Teddy's doing better. He's doing better. I know. I think he got sick from the dog park. You know how dogs can pick up shit, literally shit from the dog park, right? Oh, about automatic writing. Yeah, that's another thing that came to me. That's an experience, I tell you. Automatic writing. See, the card gazing, right, gives a perspective, a different perspective. So does automatic writing. Yeah, already I just oh my God. Yeah, I'm already subscribed to the Gaia channel. No. Sorry. I used to have a subscription. I don't have time to watch anything, but I do want to subscribe to the Gaia channel again because I loved watching it when I was subscribed. Yeah, and I have no Native American in me, but yet I have Native American guides. But I know why now. But for anybody that's new, if you want a personal question answered, it's $7.77 for a super chat, and I'll answer a question. Oh, your dog is sick. Oh, I'm sorry, Star. What kind of dog? How did my guides come through to you? I don't know. Native American guides came through. Let me see. I'll show you. I don't know where the full deck is, but this deck of cards, they're cards of animals. These are the extra ones, because what happens is these are cards of animals, but then they have cards like this that are blank. So if there's a particular animal that shows up or you feel is trying to connect with you, you'll put it on the card for personal use, right? So it's through these cards. I was at this store that was closing down, and it just had a mishmash of all of this stuff, right? One of those things. And I see a section of tarot cards, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a Doreen Virtue, because that was, that was the thing. Doreen Virtue deck. So I'm ready to get the Doreen Virtue deck. I have my hand on it. And then all of a sudden, I feel like Gaia, okay, say no. And I'm like, what do you mean no? And so I was feeling this energy. She was giving me this energy that was sort of magnetizing me to different areas. So I get led to that deck, and I'm like, that's not tarot cards. That's like a card deck of animals. So I'm sitting there almost arguing with her. Like, no, I want this deck. She said, no, you get that deck. I said, why? She said, get the deck. So I got the deck. And she also led me to Angels of Atlantis deck. So anyway, I get the deck, and then the Native American guides started coming through the deck, through the animals. It was weird. So that's how the Native American guides showed up, and then the animals. James, I'm trying to remember when James first showed up, because James was on the Trail of Tears, and I was getting these messages. And now I look back, I mean, they're all about freedom. So, if you think the Native Americans, right? The Native Americans fought for their freedom. They got their land taken away. That was the Trail of Tears, actually, right? So James was a slave on the Trail of Tears. What happened was they sent the Native Americans off to like Oklahoma or something, and they threw slaves on that same trail with them. So James was one of those slaves on the Trail of Tears. And I was getting all these messages in Arkansas. There's a Harriet Tubman statue for the Underground Railroad. So I was being led to different messages in Arkansas. And so I have all these puzzle pieces that I'm putting together, trying to figure out where it's going to lead me. Crystals started connecting with me. It's been a crazy ride. I've seen, let's see, Native American, Eric and Lars, which is Native American. They're two younger gentlemen, probably, I don't know, 19, 20 years old. I saw, was it once or twice? I saw very clearly once when I was waking up and they were there. And first I thought I was dreaming, like, no, I'm dreaming. And then I'm looking and I'm like, okay, they're not going anywhere. So literally they were sitting there just talking, and they were there for, I don't know, it seemed like 1 or 2 minutes. And I'm just staring at them like, are they going to talk to me? But they're just like talking. They're like talking about me, because they're looking at me and then talking and then looking at me and then talking. And I'm like, okay, can I be in on this conversation? And then they just sort of faded away. So seeing them is rare for me. It's not as, I feel energy more than anything. Have I seen spirits? Yes. But that hasn't been very prominent. Hopefully it will be more prominent, because I'd like to see spirits. If I am going to see a spirit, it's usually in a cemetery. It's usually a spirit that's trying to contact me from like the 1800s. Like, those are the spirits that I'll see. Military, those are the spirits that I'll see, oddly enough, more than anything else. Yeah. Yep. No, because mine was slow. Mine started, I would say, in probably 2011. It started, and it happened over time. I mean, what is it now? It's 11 years later, and my gifts have just, they've grown, they've changed, they've, even my communication with trees, they've elevated, they, you wouldn't even believe some of the things that I could do. Let's put it that way. So I won't say it on here, but they've grown. No, I'm not scared. I'm less scared now, right? than I ever was. So I feel like it was slow for a reason, so I wouldn't be scared. You would believe. Are the fairies still with you? Yeah, well, let me tell you about the fairies. You want to hear about the fairies and the stalkers, right? If you look back on videos, okay, because I had fairies like at my sister's house. And even when I moved to another place, right? So they would be in and out and you would see them. And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing all these lights behind me. And I knew some were fairies, but I knew other lights weren't. So the stalkers were literally putting lights behind me. So it looked like a freaking disco show. So they did it so that I was getting confused about who was fairies, what was not, because they don't want me doing what I'm doing. They don't want me here on YouTube. They don't want me being spiritual. So this is the fight. This is literally a spiritual warfare. And people, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Yes. So the fairies, yes, they are here. I don't have the lights behind me here. The stalkers haven't done that. Probably because I only have literally 2 windows in this apartment. But yes. So if you see orbs right now or behind me, I saw a couple the other day. Then yes, I haven't really have I seen the fairies? I mean, I can feel them because they're a funny bunch. I mean, I like their energy. Very childlike. Oh, I know they did, Tatiana. Yes, they did. Yep. And you have to remember sometimes when the fairies were behind me, they were abundant, right? But they just added to that to try to confuse me. If you guys want a personal question answered, it is 777 in the super chat. Oh, yeah. Yep. No, really. I know I have to start listening to country music. Like my sister is into country music, right? I never was. I mean, I like country music if I hear a song. It's not that I just don't really listen to a lot of it. So I think I gotta start listening to it. I want to do some line dancing. That's what I want to do. Nope. Wait a minute. That's right, Star. I hear you. Go on Groupon. Oh, go on Groupon for what? For line dancing? Oh, for line dancing. Ah, that's a good idea, Tatiana. Very good idea. I know, I got to get out and meet people. It is 3:20 a.m. here. If you remember, Tatiana, I am a night owl. Sometimes my hours switch. The handyman Groupon. Ooh, I didn't think about that, Star. See, I wasn't going to go that route because I had hired a handyman in one of my apartments to come and put an air conditioner in because I couldn't literally. I've got rheumatoid arthritis, so I literally couldn't lift the AC to put it in the sleeve. That it had $150 freaking dollars for a handyman. So I'm like, am I going to spend $150 for somebody to come and put my bed together and my desk? I'm not on Facebook anymore. That was very distracting. Yep, so right now I'm sleeping on the floor. So I'm camping out. That's all right. I've had it since I was 21, 20, something like that. So 30 years I've had it. Yeah, I'm 52. Yes, I am. Thank you, Tatiana. No way. Really? That's so funny you say that. Did I hear about, I was listening to a video and they were talking about fasting. And I'm like, I've been wanting to try that because I know it increases your intuition, right? 2 days a week. Now with fasting, because I've never done it, do you drink water or is it nothing? Because like I still have to take my medicine. Do I want to marry again? I'm not against it, but I'm not thinking about it right now. I haven't dated for 2 years. I've been focusing on myself. So, oh, wow. Oh, okay. I guess you can just do whatever you want to do as far as fasting, right? Drink water. Oh, coffee? I'm in. I can do that. I can do that. It'd have to be black coffee, wouldn't it? Or I can do just herbal teas. That I can do. Electrolytes are key, though. Yes. They really are. Coffee makes you a mess. Hang on, guys. Nature calls. So, un momente. See, speaking of which, I'm in the ladies' room and James comes in. So James is here. Everyone must be asleep at this hour of the night. Well, either that or everybody's out. No, James doesn't, well, he does and he doesn't. Sometimes he'll come into a reading, which I always find interesting, if there's a message for somebody. You're such a homebody. That's not a bad thing, Tatiana. Being a homebody. Yes, you do, Tatiana. You're talking to him right now. Hey, I'm an introvert too. Like, I got to get out there and meet people. Trust me. And you're not going to bars. I hear you, Star. I do hear that. What the heck? Why is this? My ring, my gem is falling out. Or somebody took it. Wow. Oh, geez. All right. You like tacos, though? I need to bring that tomorrow. Drunk food, yes. That's funny. I just had taco dip. For you guys that just came in the room, if you want a personal question answered, it is 777 super chat, and I will answer a question. I just had taco dip for dinner, but it was vegetarian taco dip. It was really good. Oh my God. I know, I'm going tomorrow. I got to go to the jeweler tomorrow. Well, how old is her son, though? Night, night. Good night, Tatiana. Aw, that's cute. Nighty nights. I'll be here tomorrow, by the way, at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Personal readings are 777 for Super Chat. I am going live more often. You'll see me a lot more. I may start going live every day during the week in the afternoon. Good night. I like talking to you guys too. Thank you, Tatiana. No, 3:30. Wow. If you guys want a personal reading, it is 777 via Super Chat. I think so. Oh, no. I knew that. I knew it. Yeah. Mm. Mm. 111. All right, guys, I'm going to get going. I will be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for your questions, if you have any, for 777. So you guys have a good one, and I will catch you on the flip side of your doses of tarot. Namaste.